We don't win level 1, do we? There's no way. Yeah, there's no way we win. So what I'm going to do is probably start Wolves. The only thing here is, like, they have Triss mid. Like, Triss mid is such a good mid laner. Oh my god, that Katarina, bro. Fuck, just wants to trade with a Mantra Q Karma. I probably just want a normal clear here, though, right? Yeah, I think I'm just going to normal clear, bro. I could, like, run at the Silas after Wolves, but with this bot lane and a shit mid... Nice max there, by the way. That was all my fault, though. Let's improve. Mining this because one box is... I might actually go top. Oh, nice. Good job, bot lane. All summoners used in the bot lane, mate. Oh, nice. See how bot's pushing to us? There's no way I should let him crash, right? Even if I'm 3 and Silas will be 4 soon. She did have flash. What the fuck? Oh my god, I got fucking... Oh my god, that fucking block, mate. Silas is here, right? Mongchunganum. Cat, if you die, it's not my fault. Alright, Umbral Glaive. Oh. He'll probably get top crab, right? I'm just trusting he's gonna get top crab and play through the Grand Pool bit, which will be like 5:30, you know? That wave is very, very scary for us. Do I go top here? Do we even win? There's no way we fucking win, right? Oh, bro, you can't die. I'm sorry. Oh, she's dead. I don't even want to queue because he might just run straight top. This is where, like, you're gonna get... So if Cat's moving up, then we go, right? The only reason I'm doing this is because of Cat, but then she's gonna run off. And bro, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I can't go top here. Like, there's no way. She'll probably get hella mad, but you shouldn't be 0-2, bro. Like, that's all I can say about that. Now I'm going to go my Raptors to her, his Gromp, right? So we're going to play this. The unfortunate thing here, though, right? Kai'Sa will be in base, yeah? So look above minimap. If I go for that Gromp invade, I'm going to verse like 3 people. So unfortunately for me, I can't really do it. Wave will push out to us, though. So after Krugs, if I do these quick, I could always meet him there. Yeah, see what I mean? He'll probably be hitting his Gromp now. Oh, please creep into the brush. Let's go. There's Karma, exactly where I pinged. Hit the Ezreal here. Putting a box here because Silas might hit me, right? Nice, good job. He's in the brush, man. Honestly, I could probably fucking kill the Ezreal on the way back to base, but I don't want to lose my whole top side for it. He's got to be on this, right? There's no way he's not. Wow. Yeah, Tristana is going towards bot lane, though, so... I don't know about this Silas, eh? I really don't know. Alright, okay. We're gonna do this because of Nort, right? It's the only reason, bro. We win because we have Kai'Sa, right, with Kraken, so if Aurelia comes in, I don't give a fuck. And here we just get straight bot side because my cat and shit will get dove, so we don't care about walls here, we just skip this shit. But I basically just one-shot these, so I'm going to do this first. She has to be careful. Silas will be running out of that brush. There's no way Silas is on my bot camps, right? Bro, I think their jungler's fucking AFK, I'm going to be honest. Oh my god, he's 1 HP. The snapback Q? Did I backstab him there, bro? Make it look as if I'm going to drag. I don't know what the fuck those two are doing here. Should I go mid here? There's a fresh wave mid. Ah, no. Do you think I care about my top camps here? What do we think, guys? Do I care about Gromp and walls, you know? Yeah, so I really would have taken my Gromp. Gotta anticipate the fog, mate. Anticipate the fog. And no, you do not have to ult drag. That's such a shame. Hey, Karma when she comes back. Ah. This actually was so scared, I don't know why. Oh shit, that's an Aurelia. Yeah, bro, I'm fucking out. I'm gone! Could have stayed for Ghostblade there, but I don't even know if it does anything, to be honest. Where's my Nort at, bro? Goal here is to get away from this side of the map as soon as I can. Oh, what the fuck? Recalling for Ghostblade was definitely better than that. I didn't realize Cat was gonna go in like that, bro. Should have like pinged and shit. Yeah, see how I missed the base, bro? That was really, really bad. I should have just recalled. Like, the thing there is I shouldn't recall, but I'm just gonna do it. If this was like super high elo, I'd always stay. You'd get flamed, by the way. I'd actually get pinged. my god, the fear. Did the fear win the game? It's a shame. Alright, Umbral Glaive is fucking... Umbral Glaive, bro, is broken. Should I kill Ezreal on next wave? Ah, that's unlucky. I think I may have missed my backstab, like the initial one. Bro, I'm actually pretty smart, eh? I did the same shit against the Orianna. You guys remember that shit? Need to kill Aurelia this game, no one else really matters, right? So... yeah, I was gonna say, like, the only thing there is if they're in that brush, if I Q with sweepers going. You gotta be careful of doing that, by the way, on Shaq. But we do have a Kai'Sa, which is technically like fucking 8 smites, you know? Late game, you don't need your boxes, right? Kill camps. Did that guy flash? It's all like just cross mapping, right? They have like 3 top, we just go mid. Gotta be careful about here, though. Maybe I kill Ezreal on the way back here. We get that tower, right? And get Hail of Blades as well. Nice. Okay. Do I trust them, bro? I guess Aurelia's not alive, eh? Oh. Silas alive? He'll probably run straight here. He'll run here, guarantee. Oh, he's actually run bot. Oh my god, my clone just fucking, like, ran outside and then... I'm sorry, Cat, I can't do anything. I'm sorry, bro, I literally could not do anything there. Bro, do you see that? My clone was out range and then it didn't reattach to me, what the fuck? Do we even win this? Oh, that was so awkward, bro, to play. Kill Ezreal on next wave. This guy's got a fetish, mate, to dying to the shack. Oh, it's going to be very close vision. I think we did it. Oh, I missed my backstab. I tried to time it when he was going for the minion, but yeah. Shaco versus Lilia. Take approach velocity and rush Cyclo Sword. Champion is so free. If you do that. She should be like pretty easy for you anyway though. Lilia is like so easy for Shaq. You can also dodge your ultimate if you time it properly. Just remember I got Baron here, right? So it's a little bit... If I Q there, like... If I Q there, he might flash, right? I'm not sure about his flash. She got bone plating? Oh. That Triss was Kane. Yo, what's up, guys? It's me. Here we go. Let's get it. Way. This game, you're going to hear from the gameplay, if you've watched it already, that I didn't want to invade the Sylas this game, because starting from walls with a Tristana mid and I have Katarina, the Katarina's not going to be able to do anything if the fight, like, you know, if Tristana moves. But I think the main point here is, like, I'd rather actually play for my bot lane rather than play for Sylas here. It's a very, very rare game for me, because normally I am just running at this person. The Sylas' level 1 is so weak. But that was the argument here for me, so yeah. So that's why we do what we do in the early game. And we clear all these, right? And the reason I go mid here is because maybe we can get a bit of a chunk off. I'm not looking to kill this person, and I don't think it's dangerous at all me going mid here. I'm just trying to get a little bit of damage in to free up the Katarina a little bit. And I think it's worth a bit of my time, right? I don't think the Sylas can do anything to me because, well, even though he'll be hitting level 3 soon, I'm really not worried. I can counter him. I can just go Raptors to Krugs. So if I was ever scared of a jungle reaction here, I can just go Raptors Krugs. And he's not going to be quick as me here. Like, he might be finishing Raptors or his top side or his third camp right and hitting level 3 here, but there's no way he's in mid lane with me. So as far as the enemy jungler goes, I know this is a pure 2v1. And the reaction from him after this, if it was on my camps, it just does not matter. So yeah, we'll get a bit of damage on. I should have E'd there, but sometimes the ping is a bit annoying. And yeah, but it's fine. Like, doing that is good. And I know there's another wave mid here, and Cat will hit 3 after the next melee minion. So I was thinking here, if Tristana moves up, like, maybe we can go in if she, like, jumps on the Katarina, of course, but clearly she's not. So, yeah, we just clear our camps here. We go Raptors. I clear red here because I just know I'm not getting invaded. You see how I put that ward down in the mid-brush? So I know, like, I'm not getting invaded by the Sylas here, so that's why I do red buff first, and then we're going to do Krugs, maybe, or are we? Because if you think about it, right, my bot lane already killed theirs, and I'm thinking, oh, these guys are pushing up, right, into a Nautilus, into a red buff AD Shaco. Even if I was playing AP Shaco here, I'm ganking bot. So lots of Shaks might just, like, hit Krugs, but it's terrible, right? Like, look at that wave, look where it's pushing. Again, I think that's, like, just the big difference with how I think. Is I am just looking at waves and then obviously like enemy champs, right? Including jungle here. But like these two things, bro, I'm thinking about the whole time. The camps are really easy to think about. Like there's Krugs. These come last. The enemy champs and the waves, like the waves will help you, right? Because if you look at that wave, you're like, right, they have to be here. They have to crash this. It's in like the best position ever. So with Shaco here, I can just go in. Probably should have, like, blocked the Ezreal Q, so I stay in, Fog a little bit longer, but it's whatever. And Nautilus should obviously leave the kill. Maybe it's fine, him taking it, but yeah, it's all good. And then Sylas shows up. I should put another point in E here, by the way. This is a mistake, but, yeah, I kind of just had confidence that I was going to kill these two. So, yeah. But I should definitely put another point in E here. That is a minor mistake. And I think, like, one telling point of this game was what happens next here. Because I kill Sylas, right? And again, if you guys watched the actual gameplay here, when Tristana shoves mid and she runs down here, even if I didn't have that warded, I'd be thinking, why is the Tristana not pressuring the melee Katarina in mid lane here? I mean, I guess like Katarina is level 4 and poses a bit of a threat, right, jumping in. But it's a bone plating Tristana. Like, why would she not be, you know, showing mid? Protecting her minions in a way. So I thought this was quite interesting. And I said here that Sylas is here now, right? Because I saw the Sylas, if you remember this, guys. Well, this is really important, by the way. This is not like to be skipped over. I saw the Sylas like run off here, and I was like, oh, what's he doing that for? He wants to play for this crab? Wait, what? And I know his Karma's out of base. I know his Tristana is moving here, but the Sylas is 1 HP. So you could do this on any jungler, right? Where you sneak in the brush, like if you were playing Lee Sin, you just wait here and then Q this guy, right? Or just really wait. And as Shaco, I just go over 2 backstabs because I know he's going to E. So if this was a champion without a dash like that, I would not use my E like this. I would just auto-attack him to death. But yeah, obviously it's the right thing to do against a champion like Sylas. And yeah, we just get a free kill, right? I get the crab, and after this, I'm going to recall. Why am I recalling after crab? Simply because we're going to go to our top side, right? That's all it is. I could double crab him here, but I don't think that's, like, guaranteed, to be honest, with how mid lane is. And, yeah. So I recall, we get Dirk, we get another longsword. I'm going this Umbral Glaive route. It actually feels really good. Don't know why, but it just does. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be the rush next season as well for the Shack, so... Now, when we run top, look at what I look at. I look at top wave. That wave is really dangerous for Ambessa. Why? Because it's pushing away. And if the enemy jungler is looking at this, what's the Sylas going to be thinking? Wow, this Ambessa, who might not have flash, because I think these guys have already fought. This Ambessa is pushing towards an Aurelia here. Wow, I'm just going to gank her as the wave is pushing and GG top laning. You can see how I'm pinging here, saying please be careful. And I don't want to go up there because... we lose 2v2. The Aurelia is already 2-0, I think. I'm trying to pause it when I press tab after I auto-attack. It's just a habit I have. Don't worry, I'm not actually looking at the scoreboard. It's just a habit. But the Aurelia is like 2-0. The Ambessa is behind here. So I really don't want to go top unless it is like a 3v2. So because Katarina was moving up here, I was like, right, let's go. But as soon as Katarina shows on that Scuttle Crab ward, vision, whatever, we obviously can't react to that. Yeah? So here, like, the Ambessa dying, you can't feel bad as a jungler, bro. Like, that would be the biggest mistake of my career, going for that. That is like, can you guys remember, like, the Tarzan game that I went through? And he, like, ran mid for his Aurora, who was, like, 300 HP under tower, and he tried to shove a wave. Can you imagine if I tried to shove that wave and Sylas shows up? Like, we just lose 2v2. So that would be a really shit move. And it's the Ambessa's fault for just being in that position, because sometimes you can't save lanes, right? If the enemy jungler is there, you're losing 2v2, so you can't do anything. That laner just has to cop it, unfortunately. So we do our camps here, because, again, I don't think I really have any play on the enemy champions. And we do Raptors, and I think I said here during the game I really wanted to invade his Gromp, because the Sylas here, guys, has spent time killing my Ambessa, right? So by the time I'm on Wolves, he might be doing Krugs. By the time I'm doing Raptors, he might be running down to his Raptors, right? So during that time, when he's probably moving towards, I can do his Gromp and maybe even ambush him here. And I think that's what I do soon, right? So we do Krugs. Oh yeah, and the reason why, by the way, I said it during the game, is because my bot lane's not going to be there. So if I did run in, and this Sylas maybe skipped to camp just to make sure I wasn't taking one of his, I'm going to be like 1v3ing. So if my bot lane was going to stay in lane here, like just back here, right? Kaiser's recalling. So if my bot lane was full HP and staying, well, they don't even have to be full HP. But if my bot lane is staying with priority, I would 100% just run straight to his Gromp. But because they're recalling, I don't really want to change like what they're doing. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll just do Krugs. And then after Krugs, same thing, right? The wave is pushing towards me here. If you guys like try to learn with me here. So where's the wave pushing towards us, right? So I could Q over and maybe hit the Ezreal. But I'm not really sure I kill him. So I'm going to try wait for Karma to run in here because Nautilus is close to me now. So I just want to take my time and see what the Karma's going to do. She runs off. And after this, I just run straight through. Even if this stuff is warded, like, I've got nothing else to do here, right? There's nothing spawning topside in, like, the next 30 seconds, which is really what a recall is. Like, the crab is spawning in 55 seconds, the top crab. So I don't need to base yet. So I can try to, like, max out what I'm going to do on this side of the map. And this just leads to a kill, right? Very important Shaco micro here. I can't, like, stress how important this is. The reason why I queue in here is because I know this guy is moving towards the box, and I can also, like, kind of push him down into it by staying above him ever so slightly. So you see how I'm going to auto-attack or backstab him, guys, when he's running into the box. It's very close, right? Like that. If I was to backstab him before he got it, like, if I backstab him right now, he's just going to run off like that, right? Most likely. And he'll be, like, 300 HP. So you've got to be patient here, and if they're running into a box, you hold your backstab, yeah, out of your queue. Like, look at that timing. There's no way even Gumayushi reacts. And I'll prove to you guys soon, trust. And yeah, we're just going to kill, right? Obviously, after this, we're just going to contest him on Gromp, because my Kaiser is back, who's winning lane. I've got Nautilus here. I've already got a box set up. This queue is kind of pointless, but yeah. And after this, I think I wanted to base. Why? Because the enemy Sylas here, guys, so he's just seen me take his Gromp, right? So what is the Sylas going to do here? And just remember that I've got a winning bot lane, but I've also got a hard-losing top lane. So my bot lane is kind of this Sylas's top laner here, right? Like the Aurelia is doing really well. So I'm expecting the Sylas to run at my top camps here. So after this, yes, I could think about killing the Ezreal on the way back, but this is where you think, like, this is where cross-mapping gets interesting. My argument here is that even if I kill the Ezreal, this is giving too much to the Sylas. It's giving too much. So basically, to win bot even harder here, right? That's the argument I would be making. So if I try to kill Ezreal again here, bot is winning like this, but maybe if I kill him again or really pressure him and he's going to miss even more, it wins more like that, right? It's a bigger green plus. The issue, though, is that all of a sudden my win condition in jungle gets smaller. So if he gets my whole top side there, like the difference between me and Sylas now has closed. Rather than saying, we've still got a good advantage bot lane, but I can still keep my huge advantage in jungle. So instead of just having one win condition and really hoping Kai'Sa wins the game, well, we can have two. I can win jungle, and these guys are still winning bot. And I can just get rid of this shit and then make that play again, right? So it's a very important kind of... it's hard to... Someone asked me, like, in one of my recent videos, it was actually, like, one of the best questions I've been asked. So I can't remember who it was, but shout out to you. And he was asking, like, how do you discern the cross-mapping thing? Like, when to do it and when not to do it. When you're giving up too much, like an entire quadrant here, especially in the early game, there is no way you should be giving that shit up, right? And here you can see, I think during the game, I was like, where is this Sylas? Like, where's he at, this guy? And I think after this, because I might give up Grubs, I can't remember if I wanted to fight Grubs or not, because I know my top laner does have Prio. My cat's doing okay, and I am really fed here. Like, I already have Umbral Glaive. So what my brain was thinking here is, oh, I think I could actually maybe fight this, yeah? Like, maybe. If I knew, guys, like, I wasn't going to fight Grubs here, I'd probably just do, like, blue into wolves or Gromp blue. But I was still open to the idea of fighting because I am really fed here, yes? And the reason I run in is because their Tristana's not here, and maybe the Sylas isn't actually here, right? Like, I'm just checking these to make sure, because, again, the map is good for me. So even though I don't have winning lanes, I might be able to get maybe, like, one Grub, even though it doesn't mean too much. But, yeah, I was just staying, like, flexible here. And then as soon as these guys run in, I'm not surprised by this at all, like Karma running down. And the reason I queue down here is so it looks as if I could have gone, like, anywhere type thing. And I know the Karma's running around this corner. So if I was to run down like this or away, yeah, like I can do this instantly, and it's a lot quicker of, like, an ambush. E the Karma straight away, right? Why would I not E? You just E to slower, right? So Katarina can either get out or kill her quicker, basically. Like, that's the thought process there. And after killing the Karma, we can now go for Grubs. Now, as I click to Grubs... you actually see me do it here, bro. Ah, spoiler alert. So as I run to Grubs here, can you see, like, how I've already done it in my brain? How can you guys tell I've already done Grubs? What did I just ask for on the minimap? So I've asked for a ward on my bot side, right? So because I've asked for a ward on my bot side, why on earth would Eagz do that? It's exactly the same as the cross-mapping thing from before. If I do X... Sylas's response, the enemy jungler's reaction, should be on this side of the map. So then really, like, the most important thing here is not where I am. It's where I'm not. And that circle there is very big, right? That is a big circle, bro. There is a lot within that circle. If all of this was gone, though, would I care? Not really. I wouldn't ping, right? But the other thing there, the other play Sylas has, is to do what bot side? So the best play bot side of the map, top side of the map, is to kill my side laner, or bot lane, or top lane, whatever it is, right? Just kill the enemy champs. So even if my camps are all gone and Dragon's gone, if Kai'Sa's down here on her own, I'm pinging the Nautilus to go down there. As soon as I know I have these, by the way. Like, they might still randomly contest me, but it's highly unlikely. So as soon as I have a feeling, oh, I've got these Naut. Like, you're good, you're good. Just go and protect Kai'Sa under the wave, or tower, whatever. That's got to be the mental, yes? And I think I only end up doing 2 of the Grubs here. If I do one more, again, I'm just thinking this Sylas might be able to get some of my bot camps. He might be on drag, right? Again, I don't care about Grubs at all here. As long as I get the feat, like, that's it. This map is quite quick. And that's the big determining factor on where I'm going to go. That's my macro this game. It's nothing to do with generic, like, oh, you need to do all the Grubs that increases your win rate. Of course not. What I'm thinking here is about the enemy jungler and what he is going to be clicking towards. That's what I do. Yeah? People call it matching, but you don't have to think that deep about it. But yeah. It's basically just knowing what the enemy jungler's reaction is going to be, guys, to your showing. Pretty simple stuff here, right? Fight bot lane happens. Again, during the gameplay, I know Silas could be here. Oh, the snapback Q, by the way. Look at this. But I actually overshot it. So I would have killed him there. But I overshot it. Maybe I can blame that on ping. Would you guys allow me to blame that on ping? Look at this, look. So yeah, I missed my the crit. But it doesn't matter. We still kill him. And yeah, this game's looking really nice, right? I know that he, well, I don't know if his blue buff is up here, but it might be a little bit difficult going forward because Tristana's back mid lane and we're all kind of low. So yeah, I'm not too sure about his blue buff, and I'm not sure if anyone got it, but yeah, it could be up for sure. Now, after this, I could recall, right? Because my top camps are still there. So yeah, recalling here isn't like a bad shout, to be honest. I'm not really sure why I stayed. Why did I stay here? Maybe this is like a little bit of a blunder. Because I can definitely recall here, guys, right? And go for my top camps. Yeah, maybe this is a mistake. I actually think this is a mistake here. I think I should just recall and go Gromp. I was just a little bit scared of Aurelia contesting me there because that person is super fed. Like, Bork 4-0, like level 10 or something stupid. Like, I'm really scared of that person. So, yeah. Even when you miss this, right, I'm actually going to show you a clip as well where I stuffed up my macro. And for whatever reason, like, recently games have felt so easy because I've, like, found what I was really, like, missing in terms of macro. I'm actually going to show you a clip as well to back this up. So now, because I've missed my recall, right, in terms of Aurelia is either going to do my Gromp. The Silas could run here as well. And again, I'm not sure if we win that, right? So because I've missed a recall here, now I'm losing something, right? I'm losing my Gromp. So my brain here has to be thinking, shit, I'm getting cross-mapped. So I have to do something over here. Yes? That's what my brain is thinking here. So even if I was to, like, Q to the dragon, it might be okay, even though Nautilus is kind of low. But you've got to be thinking like that, guys. You can't think here of recalling and then going to Gromp. Like, after all this, bro, if I was to recall and go to Gromp, it's a massive mistake because I am losing that side of the map. You can even see their support over there, right? Like, they were expecting me to go to my top side here. And you see how I just do dragon because of it? So that's like a really important skill that you need as a jungler, man. Like, anticipating this mini-map here, which I knew about, yeah? Before I even hit red buff, or maybe during it. That's why we get the drag. If I was to start the dragon now, oh, maybe Silas comes in. Maybe Aurelia's going to TP. But I'm doing this while that's happening. It has to be simultaneous at the same time. It can't be 20 seconds after, because 20 seconds is enough for the enemy team to cover the play. And you see me here, I'm going to ping the Ezreal. Bless you. So yeah, this is what jungling is really about. If you guys are throwing leads and shit, it's because you don't think like this. Lots of junglers there, because I've coached so many. Even players in like Master GM and shit are going to base there. And I'm like, bro, why are you basing? Like, your top side's gone. Or, your top side, even if it's not gone, doesn't matter. Doing the drag is probably more worth at this stage now. Killing the Ezreal is more worth. Taking his bot camps is more worth, right? So yeah, and here we see Silas running through mid, so the Silas is making the right play. He's coming down here to cover, and thankfully none of his teammates are here, right? I'm thinking about Karma, I'm thinking about Trist moving, so I just wait here and we end up stealing it, right? Always use your E here, by the way, to steal the camp, because when it's low like that, yeah, it's just a great execute. And yeah, very important, right? Like that little sequence there. The clip I want to show you is actually bad macro by me in one of my games. So let me try and find it here. Give me 1 second. So in this game, the enemy jungler, right, was weaker than me. I'm going to try pause it like on the frame. There you go. So you see the enemy Belveth is a little bit weaker than me here, right? And my Ryze is doing really well. So there is no way, yeah? And also Fiddlesticks used his ultimate. So in this game, I was thinking about it, but Grubs is like the next best thing, right? So there's no way I want to give Grubs up here. But unfortunately, how I cleared my camps here was bad, right? So there's kind of like two topics here, right? So I want you to pause it. I'm going to keep playing it, but I want you guys to pause it and think about how I should clear my camps here to get to Grubs. So for me, what I should do is blue. I had someone in my recent video say like, you should do Gromp and Wolves because you get more in a game and they reset quicker, right? But you get a blue buff, which means lower cooldowns, right? Which will matter in a fight. So of course you do the buff if there's a fight imminent. Let's relax. So we do blue. What should I do after blue? Because what I do after blue is this, but it's a mistake. So if you said blue, Gromp, and then Wolves, bad. That timing is way too quick, right? This time in a game is going to take around 15 seconds to clear camps. So what I really should do here is blue, Wolves, and then even skip Raptors and get to Grubs. So that's the first mistake I make here in terms of like camp tempo, I will. We're trying to time ourselves to get to Grubs, but I misplay here. Because I misplay, right? Even at this stage here, guys, remember that game I just showed you all that we're in, right? Against the Silas, yeah? Very similar situation where I was hitting my red buff, right? And I realized, shit, I'm too late now. I'm too late to get to Grubs, right? The Belveth is probably getting 2 Grubs here. So what do I need to do here to react to that? I need to do anything down here, right? Including the dragon. Anything here. I cannot go to Wolves here. It's really slow. And I found this in my games and I was like, wow, I'm actually like misplaying macro a little bit here. And yeah, this is something that I've changed and I just see a massive difference. Like every game I'm just 1v9ing and it's like the Matrix, bro. It is like the Matrix. And again, you're not going to like get this 100% like right all the time. It's a process, yeah? It's pattern recognition. It will take reps. It will take time to get this right. But I thought this was just like a useful clip to show you, you know? And if we go back to the Silas game, hopefully you can see how this is similar here, yeah? So when I go back to my camps and hit my red buff, oh shit, now I'm too late for Gromp. If I really wanted to play for Gromp, I should have recalled down here, yeah? Then we run out to Gromp. So hitting my red buff now, I am locked. I've locked myself on this side of the map because of the timing, right? I've missed a recall here, so now I've got to invest everything in the bot. If I recall anytime soon, terrible, right? Because I'm losing Gromp and I'm losing Wolves. I'm going to show you another example. And I'm going to use the jungle goat. You guys know who this is, don't you? Look at the Graves player. So this Graves player, he who shall not be named, basically Voldemort of League of Legends, kills the enemy jungler here, right? Right, Vi's in base. Now, what the Graves really should do here, funnily enough, is run to the Vi's red buff and take that shit. Grubs, by the way, not too conclusive, yeah? Like, his Rise is 1 HP. He's got, you know, he's closer to the dragon as well, for sure. Like, if he killed the Vi up here, of course he can probably do Grubs, right? But because he's closer to dragon here, it's such a quick thing. But he really should do that. Anyway. The point here of this clip, right? As he's doing drag, the enemy team clearly knows he's doing drag here. The Vi is losing dragon, yeah? So the Vi is losing the drag here. So, how does the Vi counter this? Does she run straight here? Should she do her camps? How does she counter the Graves doing drag? If you said, go to Grubs, well done. And I remember reviewing this live, and I basically said, like, what he should do in the moment here. And I said, what I would do after dragon is... What do you guys think he should do after dragon? Like, if I let this play out a little bit... Even here, what would you guys do after dragon? And there you go, by the way. This Vi's playing well. She's running to Grubs. So if you said go back to your camps after dragon, you are incorrect. The Graves should do that. That. Again, I'm not sure in which order. It depends like on Kai'Sa's HP and all that stuff, right? But if she's full HP, they probably can't kill, of course. So it's probably just red buff. Then we take Krugs, and then we look to dive this Kai'Sa, and we could say something about the Shen could have moved over, right? And we could have done this to the Kai'Sa, like enemy support stop, absolutely. But in terms of jungle here, that's what he should have done. And if we just skip this a little bit, so he clicks back to his camps, which is pointless, because he's losing Grubs, right? We're losing Grubs, so we need simultaneous counterplay here. Going back to his camps means absolutely nothing. And this is why you guys are going to throw leads, because you are not cross-mapping and countering what the enemy jungler is doing at the same time. Look at the minimap for me, and look at where the enemy Vi pings. This might be like 1000 LP, the Vi might even be close to Challenger, I'm not sure, but she's thinking about the right thing. She pings the red buff entrance. Should we see what the enemy AD carry pings as well? The Kai'Sa is pinging for assistance. The Kai'Sa is scared of Graves being down here. But don't worry, he's hitting his own camps. Let's see what the Vi pings. 2 more question marks on her camps. And there you can see the mini-map how Vi is on Grubs. I can't really show you, like, better examples, right, when it comes to cross-mapping and what, like, jungle really is from that. So, yeah, if that was helpful, like the video. Otherwise, I will backstab you. So, yeah, back to this game, right? Because I've kind of overstayed here and missed the base, we do the drag, we do the crab. I look for his blue buff as well, right? And we're here. That's what we would do afterwards. I think hanging around is okay. I'm just thinking, oh, maybe we can still kill the Ezreal or do something. Maybe we can fight because my champs are still strong. The Kai'Sa is, like, it's important to realize shit like this, right? Even though I have 1900 gold, my Kai'Sa is as fed as she could be and she's doing really well. I still have everything here. And do we still want to fight? The answer is yes. So if I base here, it's actually just superfluous. It's over the top. Like, I don't need to buy anything here to win this. So very, very important concept that. So just hanging around, waiting for the Karma, seeing if Sylas runs in, right? I think this means way more than recalling and losing time potentially on any of those players, yeah? And guess what? A fight ends up happening. We killed the Karma. And yeah. I knew the Sylas was kind of low here as well, so we just wrap around, a little bit of Shaco tech. We take his Gromp. And after this, the fight continues, right? I think I did something really nice here to get the kill. Yeah, that box, I probably shouldn't do it, but I thought they were going to be really aggressive because as they were running up here, right, look at them go. Like, they just don't care, these guys. They see my Kai'Sa 1 HP. So, yeah. The unfortunate thing here, though, I mess up a combo. So if I am going to use my R, it should be 1, 2, R now. But I go for a third one, right? So my Halo Blades has been used. Going for a third one gives them, like, a lot of time to react. It should be 2 backstabs and an ult. I've been through that already in these videos. So you guys, even without me saying that, should have noticed it in the gameplay. And I think I also said, when I was playing. Because now my clone, you see my clone as well, how he doesn't have Halo Blade. So he could be doing a lot there, right? After this, I know a fight is still going to happen, right? So we sneak into this brush out of vision in fog. And we sneak in and we get a kill here. Yes, I could queue over. But this is a lot more accurate because I'm closer to a probable fight. We kill the Karma as well. We pressure the Ezreal. Then we have to run off, right? I get this crab because I have time to. Never mind, Aurelius here, so I just dip. And now, I know my bot camps are never going anywhere, right? So I could farm Raptors and Krugs. Honestly, like, I could for Ghostblade. But I don't even need a Ghostblade here to win. I think this is another, like, really important concept. If I do Raptors and Krugs, man, like, I'm slower on the map, so to speak. And all I see here, like, all I see is this. That's all I see. And I do not need a Ghostblade to beat these players, right? It's always comparative. So you don't just recall because you have a major item. You say, does this make me win a fight? And if I spend this gold, even if I don't buy a major item here, I am winning a fight regardless. I do not need a Ghostblade, yes? So that means you're losing time as well. So if you were to clear your camps here and then base, I might be in a situation where I go blue Gromp Bulls and I just skip everything here and kill their bot lane and end the game. But you're going to be over here, and I'm winning the game, right? So that's really important about recalling and buying items, yes? I think all this is pretty standard. We do Gromp, and then we try to do blue buff, right? And I don't want to be over here, but because my Katarina's running over here, I was like, right, maybe we can fight. If this was just me and Ambessa with Sylas running down, I really don't want to. You might think here I'm playing like a bit of a beta, but I'm not sure if we win, like with Sylas running over. Maybe we do because I can backstab, right, and then, you know, get my ignite in. But anyway, hopefully you guys understand why I was a little bit passive here. Katarina pinged once as well. I'd like to see her ping a little bit more just to make sure. But, yeah. I guess we killed the Aurelia, which still isn't too bad. And, yeah, we just dip after this, right? And I actually missed a recall here. This was, like, I think the only bad macro here. And I even said it during the game. I should recall for a Ghostblade here, because I'm pretty far away from my Raptors. So in terms of time getting to my Raptors, if I stay or if I recall, it's going to be really similar. So if I just recall here for a Ghostblade and run to my Raptors, I'm going to be there at a similar time. And obviously Ghostblade does make me stronger and it's just really nice for the MS. So I should have recalled here. Instead, what I do is I really overstay. And because I don't have ultimate, I don't really want to make any plays, right? So I'm probably like, you know, pinging here a little bit. What I do actually end up doing here is doing my Krugs. And even here, like, I could think about staying. But because my Kai'Sa's recalling, and she's the most fed on our team, right? Maybe along with me. And Katarina. Like, everyone's doing kind of well, apart from top lane here. But yeah, I end up recalling here because I don't think we can make any play. It's not even bad to recall there, guys. I'm just saying, like, I missed that before. So in another game, maybe even there you could argue what I should be doing is this. I think that's the best move there. So instead of recalling after Krugs, what I should be thinking about is killing the side laner with my Katarina. So you remember before how I had like 1850 gold after doing this crab here or something like that, right? With an Umbral Glaive. So we did the dragon, I did the crab, and then I was in that brush. And I said that I could recall and spend that 1850 gold, or I could use my full HP Kaiser, who's fresh out of base with a major item, and pressure this bot lane. Same thing with Katarina here, right? So I think I probably should have just stayed there and stayed bot. And yeah, we just pick up kills right here. I misplayed. I realized this afterwards. Like, what I should do here is Q in and then R before the Ezreal auto attacks me. If I Q in now, the Ezreal auto will follow me and it will show me. So I should Q in here and then R the Aurelia and stay in stealth. So you would Q, you would press R like this. So your clone ends up like in the middle of them and they'll think, oh, the Shaco, that's the real him. And then hopefully the Shaco AoE gets like 2 of them here. And then I will backstab the Aurelia when she's hopefully feared by my clone. Or if she's just attacking it, right? Because I'll be behind her. So I should Q, R, and then just wait in stealth, kind of like I did with the Ezreal running into the box, and then I'd hit Aurelia in the back. So a little bit of a micro misplay here. It's still fine to ult like that, and Q, you can see like how it's still similar. Box the Ezreal Q as well, but yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I have to go and make lunch, so I'm not gonna have time. Really nice trick this, by the way, to like go through the rest of this game. But just blast coning the, or boxing the blast cone, sorry. Just gets us like a couple of kills. But yeah, the rest of this game is just going to have the same stuff in it. It's mainly about cross-mapping, timing, and all of that, you know, kind of revolves around recalling as well, right? Like they're kind of intertwined, and that's what you're going to see in the rest of this game. So feel free to go through the rest of it. I know like I'm kind of dipping and leaving you guys on your own, but hopefully that's enough. I'm sure it is because it's YouTube and it's free. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, guys, leave a like on the video. Any questions about the moves, just leave them in the comments section. And if you do like these reviews as well, you know. It's also helpful for me, by the way, just to go through my stuff and hold myself accountable. But yeah, don't be shit out there. Good luck, bye.